cooking medium. Now, those of you not using a roux would have already made your roux with the flour by now, right? And now what am I doing to the onions? Cooking them until?
Tender.
Translucent.
Translucent. What?
The black things in there?
What's that? That's called the
Fun.
bun. That's the foundation. Bun means foundation. Okay, now listen to me very carefully. I'm about to say something incredibly important. Listen. There's so much water in celery that there's no way anything's going to caramelize if celery's involved. Because there's so much water, nothing caramelizes in the presence of water. And the same is true. I would never add celery if I were going to make a roux. There's just too much water. You're making biscuits. Now watch this. As I deglaze, into here. Oh, look at that. Now, where's the chicken stock?
Right in front of the chef.
Now I'm going to add a handful of celery. That's okay. And the chicken stock. And you know what the beauty is now? I cannot be more strong about this. If you're going to be the slave of a recipe, then go ahead and follow every single recipe that says add this much flour and this much fat. No. What do I have going on here? I have a beautiful mirepoix, I have a gorgeous fond, and I'm going to add the roux and thicken my sauce. I'm the commander of my ship. I'm the person in charge. Are you digging it? Now, yes, we have a little bit of fat on top. I kind of like the fact that this fat is here, and when we add the roux, that's going to kind of emulsify a little. You know what I mean? That fat's going to stay in there. Oh, my God. Smell that, you guys. That's amazing. Now, in just a second, we're going to add the roux. See, there's a nice little bit of fat. I purposely didn't get rid of the fat from that roasted chicken. And we're going to thicken this, and then we're going to pass it through a strainer at the end. I need this on Monday, so save it as edible shrimp. Now, for your midterm, one of you is definitely going to be, one group is definitely roasting the chicken. All right, all right, all right? One group is roasting a chicken and making pan gravy. Another group is sauteing, fabbing out the chicken and sauteing the au fin. Are you comfortable with that? Everybody's making glazed carrots. Everybody's making pomme puree. One group is cooking. You have to display an ability to cook a green vegetable. Where do we cook green vegetables? In Montana. Open air. Okay, lots of sky. And of course lots of salt. And then you're going to à l'anglaise. What does à l'anglaise mean? It means that you par cook a vegetable, you shock it, you get it out of the water, and then to reheat it, heat whole butter and salt and pepper, and then add that vegetable and reheat à l'anglaise. Okay, okay? You're going to either roast a chicken and make pan gravy, or fab a chicken out. You roast it and then fab, of course. I'm going to train you to do it today. Or, remember when we fabbed the chicken out, got those airline breasts, skin on, we sauteed the chicken, finished it in the oven. In the fond, we made that fabulous sauce. Same way. Aromatic, deglazed with a little white wine if you want. Reduce, reduce, reduce. Add reduced cream. Okay, now lift that up because it's boiling. And we're getting ready to thicken the sauce. Now what happens if you use too cold of a roux? What happens if you use a roux why? Because it poaches. It's flour. And so what's the anatomy of a lump? The anatomy of a lump is coagulated protein around undissolved flour. And so if this were not warmed up, we would have those little poached chunks. Okay, so here we go. We turn it down, and then we just thicken it as much as we want. Look at that. Get it in there, holding like a pencil. And I don't know how thick it is until when it comes back up to
A boil.
yes. So I don't know. It could be thick enough. But it's back up to a boil, and I don't think so. Although, now remember, we only want it nappe, and we know that it's going to reduce from here. I'm going to add a little more of it. Let's let this reduce. Oh my God! You just learned.